are sweaty plebs. I got Faulkner and Aiden with me. We are sweaty plebs. A podcast about video games. We are sweaty plebs. I got Faulkner and Aiden with me. We are sweaty plebs. A podcast about video games. We are sweaty plebs. I got Faulkner and Aiden with me.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sweaty Plebs podcast, episode 151.
That was smart of you. I was going to keep going.
I know. I just had to get the timing in. I
wasn't going to stop. I was going to see how long I could do it.
Oh, we have a
Whoa!
relatively short episode this week.
Yeah, 151. 151. You want to know a fact about it? I got two.
Sure.
Yeah, the rum. Yeah, 151 pineapple juice and Malibu rum.
Yeah.
Malibu. You know what that's called, Aiden? Caribou. You ever have that?
No.
That's because you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Not a big rum guy.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's not. It's not really a rum drink.
I was about to say it's not really a rum drink.
Yeah. It's a game changer.
Yeah. Made famous by
Pitbull.
Aiden? No.
Pitbull.
No.
That's Daddy Yankee.
No. Kansas
Bad
City.
Bunny.
Yeah, he's out of Kansas City.
Yeah, think of Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes.
No. That would be wild.
That would be.
Yeah. No, Aiden. Think of types of guns.
Colt. Smith & Wesson.
It's not Weston. It's Wesson.
I don't know. I'm a white guy from California, man. I don't know guns.
I feel like the first part of that is somebody who would definitely know about guns.
Nah. An AR-15. The M16.
Name of an artist. You ever heard an artist named any of those things?
AK-47.
I've heard a lot of those. It does have a number in it.
6.9.
It has a 9 in it.
No, it does have a 9.
1911.
Yeah, you're getting further away.
Colt.
That doesn't have a 9 in it.
Oh. Mickey's.
No.
You're just not.
I don't know.
Tech 9.
Oh, Tech 9?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't like Tech 9.
Oh,
Faulkner likes him.
Yeah.
I used to like him. I mean, I don't
top
listen
5
to
for
him,
me.
but
Yeah,
he's fun. He's got some fun.
He's good at rapping, and that's all he's got.
He's a rapper. That's all he has to have.
Yeah.
Well, you have to make good music too. That's the other part of it.
Caribou is a good song.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of good ones.
Yeah. He's got other ones too.
It's got like 2.
He's also got a great independent label.
Yeah, I think he did a
Yeah,
song with
respect him for
E40
that.
before. Anyways, the other number fact, 151 original Pokemon, including Mew.
Hey, a real number.
That's a video
game number fact. Yeah. Respect.
Favorite original Pokemon, go.
It's probably Charizard.
Okay, lame.
Jigglypuff.
Pretty lame. I know why you like that.
Fucking banger.
Smash Bros.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Squirtle,
Yes.
always the best Pokemon of all time.
He's the coolest one.
Yeah.
There's no Jigglypuff though.
How does Jigglypuff sound?
Aiden, check these out.
Jigglypuff.
Who do I look like now?
You look like
You
a dude
look
in
like
the
a
background
pedo.
of a rap video in like 1992
Faulkner
or
bought me these glasses.
2018.
I bought you
Remember
those.
Yeah.
I didn't know I bought you those ones.
In
Did you know what he was doing?
New
in
Orleans.
Vegas. Oh, in New Orleans?
Remember? Because I bought you ones in Vegas,
you
and
bought
you were
me
like,
Vegas.
I got these
Yeah,
ones. You bought me ones in,
I remember
in
now.
Vegas. Yeah.
And it was so hard to find a pair for you.
Yeah, and that lady would not stop talking to us. You remember that?
Hilarious.
Anyways, Bevs.
Bevies.
Bevies. Okay, if you can guess what I have, I'll give you $1.
A beer.
Beer. Wait, no, not a beer. You fucked up again.
What's the brand?
There's so many.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
do you
gonna
want $1 or not? Guess.
Sierra Nevada.
Lagunitas.
No, you're both idiots. You owe me $1. Sorry, I didn't mention that part of the deal. No, New Belgium, Voodoo Ranger.
Ah.
They do some of these, but this one Fruit Force.
I saw that one today.
Did you get it?
Nice.
No, I didn't get
Oh.
it. It would be hilarious if I did.
9.5.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it's big.
Tight.
Yeah.
9.5, 19.2. You're going to have a great time, buddy.
Yeah. Well, we're all going to have a great time today.
Are we?
I don't know. I could make it bad. You want to have a bad time? Anyways, I open it.
You
Also, I'm
open it?
wearing a jean jacket because I have an intruder in my house today. A mosquito got into my house somewhere
Skeeter.
and got me twice.
You haven't killed it?
I don't know where it is. Got me twice.
It's too slow.
Yeah.
Should find it.
Anyways, so it's kind of a thing in this podcast. We're all going to get bitten by bugs or stung by bugs every week. So
Yeah,
Faulkner,
not
your
all of
turn
us might
next.
die, but
Yeah,
We'll
your
do
turn
it.
next, Faulkner. Aiden, keep your pen close because you're the week after. So
you got a box.
it smells like fruit punch
Nice.
with a
good
bit
sign.
of beer. It tastes like beer and fruit punch, but like a strong beer. Totally fine. I like the name Fruit Force. It reminds me of stuff that like I would enjoy. Like to be what's that one TV show with all? It's the old one. Aiden, you might not remember. Faulkner, you're probably too old. Captain Planet.
I know of Captain Planet.
Yeah, it reminds me of Captain Planet.
Fruit Forest reminds you of Captain Planet?
I feel like they would be on his side.
Fruit comes from the earth, man.
Yeah, like they would be
You know
his
what?
Power
You're not wrong.
Rangers in
You're not
that
wrong.
show. Like he had what were they called? What were his like minions called? He had all those like kids that were like on his team and stuff.
I don't know what their team was called, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, it's concerning though.
It's been a while.
Yeah. This grown man.
Hanging out with a bunch of kids.
Hanging out with a bunch of teenagers.
Kind of weird.
Another thing from that time, I just watched it yesterday. Secret of Nim. It's about a mouse.
The Tale of Despero.
Oh, is that one?
Also about a mouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuart
Stuart
Little.
Litter. Yeah.
Stuart Litter. Faulkner mouse movie. Go.
Ratatouille.
That's a
That's a
rat.
rat.
Same.
No.
It's not the same.
Aiden, you remember that? I don't remember if it was a movie, but it was a book we read as a kid. The Mouse with the Motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
So sick.
Yeah, it was tight. You know that one, Faulkner?
Planeteers. They're called Planeteers.
Planeteers. Okay.
Lame.
Sorry. I had to look it up. That was bothering me.
Yeah, so Fruit Force is like the lower level. And they're like banana, strawberry in their intro, you know?
Those are the only two fruits you got.
Orange.
All right. Where were we? I apologize.
It's your turn. Sorry.
It's my turn.
Oh.
I like New Belgium. They're my favorite big brewery, but
Fat
I
Tire?
don't buy their beers anymore. Yeah, it's not the same though.
No.
Yeah, still okay, but I don't know why they changed it. I'm gonna read a little excerpt on this before I do it. Named in honor of number 19, one of the Rockies' finest. This purplish beer leads with an in-tank double fermentation of lactobacillus and French saison yeast, followed by blackberry puree with a 0.967 pounds per gallon dosing average.
Is it
Slide into the
Tulowitzki?
summer season with some Grand Slam in flavor.
Is it Tulowitzki?
No, it's from Diebold in Denver. Charlie Blackberry. Quick sour. It's got a little,
Hey, look at
Yeah, I
that.
don't
it's got a
know
little,
Charlie Blackberry.
little blackberry beard.
The
Yeah.
only person I know is Troy Tulowitzki from the Rockies.
I know
So
Charlie
terrible.
Blackberry now.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. You guys like blackberries?
I do. I have blackberries in my fridge.
I actually don't.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So Faulkner, you would not
Yeah.
like this at all. Dylan, you would love this.
I like a
It's a
nice
very good sign.
blackberry. Remember we used to have that flavored water, Faulkner? The towers of flavored fruit water. Square.
Towers of flavored
At
fruit
Square.
water?
They had the tower of water with fruit in it. They had the blackberry
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Blackberry, cucumber, and mint, I think. Oh,
He's talking about fruit infused water.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it.
All right. Just
It's my brother. I understand him sometimes.
Just had to break him down a little bit.
That makes perfect sense. What I said, towers of fruit water.
Just tossing it out there, man.
Yeah.
All right. I have. I've had this before, but I
Oh
saw
my
it.
god.
I saw it, and I was like, man, you look really tasty. I really want you in my mouth hole, right in my rat hole.
Again, we were talking about mouse movies, not rats.
Mother Earth Brewing Company, Cali Creamin'. They're brewed out of, I guess they're originally out of California, and then they moved out to Idaho.
Oh, just like you.
Yep,
Wow.
it's just like me. Actually, you're
Yeah.
right, just like me. And they're just down the road.
Yeah.
It's just a good summer beer, even though it rained like a motherfucker today. But
It can rain during summer.
it's
Yeah,
got
it does
vanilla
some places.
Welcome to
bean,
the mountains.
cool and crisp, smooth finish ale.
All right, I propose a new rule for the show. If you bring a beer that you've had already, you have to chug it, the entire thing. You have to finish it in like one sip. New
No,
rule.
but I want to savor this one because I like it a lot.
Well, new rule proposed.
Probably got another one in your fridge, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't. I only bought one can.
Oh, Aiden, do you vote for this rule?
I vote for this rule because I'll never do it.
That's not true. I've seen you
I've seen you
do
do it,
repeats
but
before.
Yeah, but they're easy
Yeah.
chugging beers, so it's fine.
all right, get to it. The council has voted.
I hate this council.
Okay, you can stop. I can see the pain in your eyes.
Thank you.
All right, now we do our team chug. Ready? You ready, Faulkner? Bing.
Salud. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I got you twice. Video games, right? What do we
Yep.
play?
What? You guys play anything new besides the game that? What is? You okay? You gonna die? Did a bee just like jump into your throat?
There's a bee,
That
a
was
bee
really
in my
busy.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
I played
no,
Army of Ruin.
Army of Ruin. That's the main game
Yeah.
I've been playing. I got to level
It's-
50 in Diablo season.
Nice.
We played a little bit last night. It was fun.
Yeah.
I get carried. It was cool. Army of Ruin. All I got. It's a good one of those.
I think it might be my favorite one of those. I haven't played them all.
I haven't
But-
played them all. I've played a good chunk of them,
I
but I do
enjoy
like
that
it a lot.
It gives you stuff to go for. I mean, other ones do too, but this one just feels like there's actual challenge to do it. It's like, get this weapon to level 5 and beat the level on the second difficulty with the 3 extra stars or whatever,
I do
think
like
it's
the
the
huge
best one, then, at
catalog of
least.
unlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the unlocks are easy to figure. Like they tell you what they are, right? They tell you how
Yeah.
to get it and how to unlock it. And
Unless
it's just,
you haven't progressed far enough, then it doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
But I also like that because there's a ladder.
There's a drip feed of content.
it dangles the carrot pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That's I've been playing that a lot too this week. Weird.
Yeah, I brought it back. I wanted to get that for so long, and then it was on sale like a month ago, and I didn't do it because I was like, it'll go on bigger sale. And then I saw it for full price, and I was like, I'm just gonna fucking do it. And I did it. Worth it, full price. It's only like
Hey.
$8.
You got your money's worth.
Yeah. Also, I like those guys. They made Ziggurat too.
Yes. Yes.
The best one of those types of games. The only problem is it's single player.
It's true. It's true. Cool. I guess we'll just jump into the one big game. This is pretty much the core of our episode.
Yes.
Sweet. So last
Everyone,
Sunday.
wait. No, everyone. No, I guess do this part first.
Last Sunday, Dylan was like, "Hey, Thursday, Baldur's Gate releases. We're all gonna meet up." Dylan said this, and I was like,
They really
fuck
threw
yeah.
a wrench in this
Let's
plan.
go.
Let
No,
me get ahead of this.
no.
Let me get ahead of this. They threw a wrench in this plan, and they made us delete the game and then re-download it the day of because they weren't certain that it was going to.
"Yeah, but what did it have to do with what I'm?"
I wasn't
say?
going to have that much time because I had to re-download it. That download was like the slowest ever on Steam. I don't know
I
why.
don't know.
No.
That wasn't
Okay,
even part
anyways,
of it at all.
It's
anyways,
a terrible
let-
excuse.
No,
This
let
is
me.
awful.
No. That's not an excuse. That's
We've
just
been planning
this is what
this
would happen.
Thursday
Okay,
or last
everybody, shut the
Thursday.
fuck up.
How
This
long?
is a podcast. Only one person can talk at a time. Everyone, shut the fuck up. I did say Thursday is our day to play. I said that. The game came out on Thursday. What's the game? Baldur's Gate 3. A little known game. It's made by Larian Studios, the people of Divinity, the people of Divinity 2, the people of Baldur's Gate
3.
3. Did they do the other ones? Probably.
BioWare did 1 and 2.
BioWare did it.
Rest in
The
peace,
people
man.
of Dragon.
R.I.P.
What's that dragon game?
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age.
R.I.P.
You're so smart, man.
Yeah. Okay, these are good
And
games.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. Some of them
That little
good.
game.
Oh, Jade Empire. I think they did that.
Jade Empire, yeah.
Banger.
Man, I wish
Banger.
they bring that back.
That game was an absolute bang. Aiden and I used to play that in the mornings before school. I would play one day, then he would play the other day, just like Star Wars. KOTOR.
KOTOR?
KOTOR
I did
2.
KOTOR also.
Yeah, and KOTOR 2. Anyways, yeah. So fuck you guys. I was invited to.
Fuck us.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No. Fuck you guys because I did what I want, and fuck
We know
you guys.
you did what you want.
Yeah.
You
So I
piece
went to
of
happy
shit.
hour, and it was great. I made a lot of friends at work. I don't really be doing that, so it was good for me. And then you know what?
What?
We played. We played anyways. So shut your fucking little rat trap. And then we tried to play with you earlier, and you were doing chores.
I was
And
golfing.
Yeah, you were golfing.
And I did chores.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were gonna play today, so how was I
We
supposed
talked
to
about
know?
it on Friday.
No, we didn't.
Aiden.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't schedule it.
We
just
didn't.
briefly
Yeah, we
talked
didn't
about
plan
it.
it. We said that'd be cool if we did it.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool if we did it
But we didn't
Before-
schedule it.
or after the podcast.
Hey, if you don't schedule it, I'm up. I'll fill that slot up with other
Schedules
stuff.
mean nothing to me.
Clearly.
Yeah. Anyways.
Clearly.
Anyways.
So
Let's-
Thursday rolls. Not even Thursday.
Yeah.
Tuesday rolls around.
And
Dylan's
I
like-
gave ample heads up that things aren't going to happen the way that things were discussed.
I
Things
just thought
were
we signed a
promised.
contract, man.
Yeah.
Promised.
Yeah.
I was so hyped. I made barbacoa. I smoked a bunch of beef tongue. Did 4 hours smoke it, and then I bathed it in some beef tallow. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat some barbacoa tacos while we play. I had this whole thing planned.
And then you just got to eat your tacos in peace.
In tears, with tears.
Oh, perfect.
The
You
salt
you probably
seasons it.
didn't put enough salt in
Yeah.
your fucking shit anyways. Anyways, we're talking
played
about Baldur's
Saturday.
Gate 3. We played Saturday. We played at 10 a.m., a time we discussed, and we were all there on
We
time.
discussed last minute
Yeah,
because I was gonna go golfing Saturday morning.
yeah.
I'm happy
Anyways,
it worked out.
what a game so far. Have we made any progress? I don't really think
Yes.
so.
I want to say not
we
really.
have.
I don't
We've
think
done
so.
a little bit.
I think we
We-
played for 4 hours. I think
4 or
that's
5
Three and a
hours?
half.
3.5? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we have like 4 people in our camp now. That's got to be worth something.
Dude,
Well,
how
no,
long
I'm gonna
did it
kill that
take-
one.
How long
fucker.
did it take to just create the characters?
A while
That
because
was very confusing.
Okay, so let's. The character creator's
Well,
pretty good, right? Okay,
Well,
so
let's start. Half of us went kind of sight unseen, right? Like
Oh, I
did
had
it.
no idea.
I
Oh.
did it. I logged on Thursday just to like pre-make my character.
I logged on Friday night to look at the character creator, and I was like, I already know what I'm gonna be, so I'm not gonna like get too deep into it.
Wow,
and-
you fooled me then. I
Yeah.
would have never guessed that you looked at it at all. The night
I looked at
before.
it, but let me tell my story. I looked at it, and I found out there was a character randomization button, and I didn't look at anything else. I just clicked character randomize over and over and over for like 10 minutes, and just looked at all the potential options, and then I closed it.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I did a good job. I was the first one done with my character.
No, you
But
were.
my
Use
game
the
crashed.
preset.
My game crashed. I did use
You-
the preset. I didn't
Yeah.
really realize what I was doing. I used the preset, and now I'm bloodthirsty lizard man.
Dark Urge.
Yeah, Dark Urge.
You have Dark
Bloodthirsty
Urges.
wizard. So, anyways, I'm a sick ass lizard.
Yeah,
I'm,
why don't you
I'm
walk
at
us
least
through
like
who your
6 feet
character
tall.
is? What's your name?
His name is Lizard Wizard.
It's
That's
not.
not it. That's not it.
That's what I call him. His name is the return of my divinity character, Aiden Bobaden.
Just let you know,
So,
it's a very confusing party comp naming structure because I always forget who's who.
yeah.
We got
No.
two Aidens.
There's two ways.
So
Neither wants me.
when Nate and I played Divinity, this was not a problem because I was Aiden Bobaden and he was Aiden, so I always knew who was who. But now with Aiden actually here, it's a little bit more confusing. And
You
he
failed to
chose
mention-
fucking Kyle as his name. Like,
Yeah, why'd you
worst
choose
fucking
Kyle?
name.
Some little goblin. And the idea
Not
of a
even-
goblin named Kyle is just hilarious to me.
I get it. It is funny,
Yeah.
but still, Kyle.
Yeah, I got fucking magic powers. I can summon an invisible cat.
You gotta stop doing that, man.
I'm not gonna stop doing that.
You gotta stop wasting the action points on that.
I get it for free every turn.
Oh, is it a cantrip?
Yeah, it's free.
It uses action or bonus points still.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's
what else
true.
am I gonna do?
Probably
You know
something
what?
else.
You know what? He's about as good as Gandalf is. He's a piece of shit, so it's
I've saved your life so many times.
no. Aiden's really the only person that saved my life.
I save your life all the time. I just stand in the very back and I shoot fireballs at people and
At the
save your
team.
life. I do. Okay, one time I
Remember the
accident-
magic missile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know how magic missile worked, and I might have accidentally clicked Aiden one time. I didn't really have to click 3 times for it to fire. Well, my bad. I'm a lizard, all right, and I'm bloodthirsty. I want to see danger. Oh
Oh, one more? No. Okay.
no, normally there's like 6. Are you okay? Yeah, you only sneezed twice.
All right.
She's
It's
alive.
quality podcast content.
Yeah.
This is prime.
Yeah. Anyways, fuck you guys. I'm the tallest one. I make the decisions. I
You're
say
definitely the
what's right.
tallest one.
It
Yeah.
really hurts me that I can't grow you.
I am sad that you are the tallest one and you didn't match the rest of us.
Yeah.
You weren't vibing.
I've
the way
been
the rest of
saying
the
I
crew
was
was
going to be
going.
a lizard for months. You know me. I see a
I
reptile.
was thinking it.
Yeah.
And then I saw the gnome and I was just like, fuck a lizard, man. This
Nope.
is way cooler.
We gotta
Get
go
myself
gnome.
a little green guy.
Yeah.
Everyone went gnome. Didn't discuss going gnome.
You
We all
guys
did it on our own.
discuss.
No, we didn't.
We
You
did
and
not.
Nate discussed.
Nate and I talked about being small people, but we
Yeah.
didn't talk if we were going to be dwarves or halflings or gnomes.
Oh, okay.
And I
You
didn't
did
mention
first.
it at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
I'm
the
just
fact
a
that we all
viber.
went gnome is hilarious.
Yeah. It makes it really confusing for me. Like, the naming thing, Aiden. Yeah, a little confusing. But looking at you guys, I can't tell which one of you is. You all look the same. All you
Someone's green.
Yeah, somebody's green, but you're all fucking short.
It's got a really interesting face, so
Yeah. It's like
It's easy to
painted.
tell.
It's like a
Yeah.
whole thing.
it's like
Yeah.
a little diamond.
My guy has cornrows.
Okay,
really
I
thought
do know.
about
I do
doing
know which
that,
one
too.
you are because you normally instigate the talking, and I'm always listening to you. So I do know which one you are.
Yeah.
The other two,
You should let me talk more.
no. The only time we had to
No,
restart.
the one time that we we had to load a save.
If it makes you feel better, every
had
time
to
we go back to camp, I
like
try to
20
bully
or 30
people.
minutes.
I mean, I get it. You're RPing a little bit because
Yeah.
you're a barbarian, but
Yeah.
still,
Little angry
terrible.
guy.
it's that
You got a
angry
role
ball,
play, man.
a
Yeah.
tiny angry ball.
Yeah.
No,
What's been
Just
your
not that
favorite
smart.
moment so far of the game?
I'm sorry.
Your favorite moment?
Oh, when you killed the squirrel.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
mine
the
was when I
squirrel so
ripped
far.
up the bird in front of its friend. You remember that?
This
Yeah.
game is fucking wild. It's not just like, oh, I kicked a squirrel. It's a bloody.
Yeah. I kick a
Scene.
squirrel into a rock, and like right before that's like, this squirrel's so cute. I want to see it climb a tree, and then fucking bang.
This is vicious.
That was the one good thing about Aiden fucking up is Nate and I got to see that the first time. And then I was like, oh, there's another chance to see me kick this squirrel. Get over here, you fuckers. Come here.
Nate also got to hear the ox that just goes moo like a man, which
Oh, yeah.
is
I heard that too.
So good.
So funny. Yeah, we're barely into the game.
We're having fun.
We're
We're
having
like
a
level
good
3 or
time.
4? 3?
We're like level 3,
Level
I
3,
think.
yeah.
It's a
You're
shit
going
show.
fully blind. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's all you want from D&D campaign, but then there's enough structure going into it. It's just like you don't necessarily need to understand how to play D&D.
Yeah. I just think it's hilarious. Like I'm like in a dialogue thing, and then all I hear is Aiden and Nate off doing something, and Dylan off doing something entirely different. And then
Mostly
I
I
hear,
was
shit,
just
oh shit.
lost.
Wait, should we do this? Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. It turned out fine.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's-
I can't see what you guys are doing. I'm just stuck in this dialogue, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I hope they're not fucking things up.
Then you get out of it, and everybody in the town is fighting each other, and then you and I meet up, and we're like, "Oh, we can handle this," and then they both die because they're in the belly of the beast. And we're just like, we probably aren't going to handle this.
I really thought they'd let me through.
It definitely creates some interesting, like, pretty unique moments.
I've
Yeah.
been having a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of this. It's more fun with more people.
Weird.
Crazy.
Interesting. Aiden.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm here for it.
Talk about some news about Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate came out on PC, and it's going to be coming out on PS5. It's not on Xbox. They said they probably won't come out on Xbox till after 2024. The biggest reason it's not coming out to Xbox is because the Series S right now can't do split screen co-op. And one of the tenets with Microsoft or Xbox, they said, is they want feature parity between the X and the S.
That is fair, but rough for them.
Yeah.
So
This is a
Bummer.
PC game, anyways, in my opinion.
yeah, I mean, I could see that.
I
Like it's
I
easier to
tried-
manage with a
yeah.
mouse, right?
I put my controller on. Remember, I asked if you can play with controller.
Mhm.
The moving around, great. Everything else was terrible.
Yeah, management of everything.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of everything.
there's a lot of shit. There's a
Yeah.
lot of shit.
I know some of us like shoving, and some of us like jumping.
I love to jump.
Jumping
It's
for
so fun.
no need to jump at all. You
Yeah.
can simply walk to the next spot, but you
Yeah.
decide to jump anyways.
No, I
And jumping and dashing uses actions. You know,
does it?
I just like to jump into combats. That's the main thing.
I get it. You're a barbarian, so it's very on brand.
One of the worst barbarians I've ever seen.
So
bad.
Aiden's a barbarian, and he runs
Yeah.
away from combat.
The main time I did that worked wonders. Saved the run.
You've done it twice.
No,
Yeah,
you've done
second
you've
time
done it
did.
twice. Yeah, the second time I think you got fucked. First time you got me fucked because I was
Yeah.
like, all right, we got this guy who has more health than any of us up front to help tank this guy that we don't know what he's gonna do. And then, well, we knew he was gonna fucking one shot us because he one shotted Nate.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah,
I
but
did.
Nate's a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
hit
wizard.
is very
I'm a wizard.
low.
I'm standing behind the barbarian.
Yeah, but you're like
and
a
I-
dragon wizard. He's like
Yeah.
a gnome wizard, right? He's like a little baby.
It's because you're the second wizard that I decide to leave you behind sometimes.
I do. I can't wait for Aiden to throw one of us either into combat intentionally or out of combat to save us. Either way, it's going to be great.
I'm looking forward to it. I just want to build up my strength just so I can throw Dylan. That's it.
You never throw a wizard.
Yeah. Yeah. Worst barbarian, though. Very bad.
Oh, I'm banging. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little elf boy now. It's sick. I
That's
don't know what that
hilarious.
means still.
I just love the idea of a gnome barbarian. I think it's like hilarious.
That's why I did it.
It's so funny.
My entire character's a meme.
And then I rolled a bard.
Yeah, actually,
Thank you for not choosing
Very
this
helpful.
cert.
yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a bard with healing spells because I was like, I know these idiots need healing spells. And I
Yeah.
don't mind. I like being a healer. So
The only person who had any foresight into how this might go, Faulkner.
I just know my friends. it's not even like composition thing. It's more of a like I just know how my friends behave in these types of games, and someone needs to be reasonable.
I just knew at least some other person was going to choose wizard, and I assumed no one was going to choose a melee class. So
Thank God
I
you
was
chose
gonna
a
do a
like.
rogue. I was gonna do a rogue.
that was my backup, and I
Yeah,
just knew that it was going to be fucked
yeah.
if
But
I chose rogue and we
I
had
did
no tank.
a rogue in whatchamacallit?
Divinity
Divinity.
Original Sin 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so people know, we didn't really discuss.
You say we didn't discuss it all. It was just do what you
Yeah,
want, we'll make it work.
we did no metagaming. It was like when we were in character creator, especially Aiden. Aiden really didn't look into it, and he was like, he asked a question about it. I was like, no, 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 we're not going to tell you. Just choose what you want to play,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and then we'll fucking roll with it. And we didn't, while we were creating our characters, we didn't discuss like, oh, I'm gonna have this cantrip, or you're gonna have this one. That way we could balance each other out. No. So there's three of us with magic hand. No reason for three of us to have magic hand, but we do.
And we've also only used it. I think we used it the first time, like 3 hours in. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I used it, and I was like, "I can summon a hand. Look at this!" And I flew my hand across the room, and I was like, "I can throw him." And I was like, "Oh, I have to pick something up and then throw it at him." And I was like, "Oh, this is useless. Completely useless."
Yeah.
So that was good.
There's definitely a moment when we logged off yesterday. I was like, I chose the worst cantrips for this party composition. I
Yeah,
need better cantrips.
I didn't do a very good job, but I
Can
have
I
fire
re-roll
missile.
my cantrips?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to. I know there's a re-roll. You can re-roll your character, but I feel like I could just have to commit. I'm gonna dig in.
Oh, we're committing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna re-roll. I'm not gonna do multi-classing because that's gonna require me to do some research on multi-classing, and I don't
No,
want to
no,
do
no,
any
no, no.
research.
Research is not needed. You can still do it.
Yeah, but the nerd in the back of my head is gonna be like, oh, this is suboptimal. So I'll just stick with running the class the whole time as opposed to running a suboptimal multi-class.
Oh, I'll do a
It
suboptimal multi-class.
could be suboptimal doing single class still, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. So that's the problem. I'm going to be a suboptimal multi-class, suboptimal classes within the multi-class, and it's like I just can't. The nerd in me is just not going to let me do that. If that makes sense.
It makes sense, but you just got to get over it, man.
No, I'm just going to commit full bard, full send. I'm just going to keep playing songs. There's full nudity in this game. Going to camp, it's hilarious.
Yeah, every time we go to camp, Faulkner strips nude and fucking busts his guitar out. Then he was chasing me around.
Just
like
just showing off my dingle dangle.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's what crashed my game the first time is I had a penis as a lizard. And then my game crashed and I had to redo the whole thing.
Other news about this game. Currently, it's eighth highest concurrent players on Steam all time.
Good for them.
Yeah.
It's a good game so far.
It's
good.
above Apex Legends.
That
I
does
think
not surprise
Apex
me.
Legends is a game in terms of like what could I play longer? Probably Apex Legends.
I don't know,
But
man.
what's a better game?
Yeah.
I'll probably only play this once, maybe twice. Maybe if we decide to go into it down the road after we beat it.
I think
like-
probably twice, because it's,
Twice.
as far as I've seen, like
Yeah.
it's the perfect D&D video game.
Yeah. So like I kind of, at least as a group, I want to play it twice. I want to play it once as like the sight unseen,
Yeah.
and then the second time a more
yeah, directed. Yeah.
curated group.
Yes. I would
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And then I kind of still want to play it on my own. I want to play it with their origin characters because I guess origin characters have their own storylines
Yes.
and they also have their own special skills that are only for them outside of the normal class system. So I'm kind of curious, but that's a lot of characters too.
There's too much content, to be honest.
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah, welcome to D&D, buddy. Do whatever you want. You can ignore it if you don't want to.
Well, it's amazing. How much was this game? Like 50, 60 bucks?
55, I think, for me. 50?
Yeah.
I think it was
So,
60.
I think it was 60. Either way. So
Yeah.
60 bucks, which is a normal price. What's really cool is if you bought it before release, you automatically get the deluxe edition. You don't have to pay extra for it.
Yeah,
At
I
least for
didn't even
PC.
realize that.
Yeah, they're like, hey, because you bought it early, here's all this extra content. There you go. Whereas on PlayStation, they didn't have early access anyways. You have to pay extra for the deluxe. It's like an extra $10. So on PC gamers are like, hey, essentially the idea was we did early access. You help us make this game. It's a 6-year development. I think early access was like 3 or 4 years. And it was like a kind of like their way of giving a gift. There's no MTX, systems in place. It's just like, here's our game. Enjoy it.
Larry,
Banger.
man.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
Larry.
goats.
It's the new BioWare, in a sense.
I'd say they're better even.
I mean,
They're more prosumer, I feel like.
at least in this current state, or state of the gaming world, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. I'm glad they're getting their flowers. I know lots of people who have played Original Sin 2 really like it, but not a lot of people even know that game.
Yeah, just nerds.
Yeah,
I know that game.
Yeah,
just nerds.
like I
I
said.
bought that game like 3 times.
Well, yeah, because you could crossplay, right? You could play on your Switch and then also play the PC.
Yeah, I think I got it on
Cross
Switch, I
save?
got it on PC, and I think I got it somewhere else. I mean, it was always like a deep sale.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
Banger.
Yeah,
I think this
yeah.
one's better.
This
so
one's
far.
better.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. But they've had
Original
like
Sin 2 is good, but this is just the same but better.
well, they took all the
Plus more
lessons they
people.
learned from Original Sin 2 and then
Yeah,
Built
it makes
on it.
sense.
yeah, like of course it's better. So they said they are going to be doing their next game will probably be Original Sin 3, which makes sense because it's their universe they made because they didn't have like the Baldur's Gate license, but they wanted to make a game like KOTOR and Baldur's Gate and all that. So they said they'll probably go back, but they said they're going to take a big break because of this game.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's great. We'll see. I mean, we've only played 4 hours, but I love the 4 hours that we played.
I had a lot of fun. I wanted to play again.
Yeah,
It
I
makes
wanna
me
play
sad
it.
that Nate can't play until like
Later tonight.
so late that I'm not
Yeah.
going to play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play
Yeah,
tonight.
it's like bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's not bedtime for me, but that's sadness hours.
Sadness hours. What
Yeah.
is sadness hours?
Sadness hours is a thing that happens. It starts on Sunday at about 6 p.m.
Ends at Friday at 5.
No, well, it's really just Sunday night. Sunday night is sadness hours.
Starts dreading the week.
Yeah, not even dreading. Just feel like, fuck, man. All these like past 2 days where I could do nothing, just chill, do what I want. Not happening anymore.
Work is truly a burden.
Yeah.
I did want to read a funny review on Steam about this. Kind of like summarizes what Baldur's Gate 3 for people that don't know. This guy, he wrote, "I beat a woman to death with a mace so I could steal her valuables. Used the revive scroll and then gaslit her into thinking I was the hero who saved her life. So now she is indebted to me."
Banger.
That's fucking crazy. That's. I hope that's true. I hope that you can do that. It's not something I
No
would
idea. Yeah,
do
I wouldn't.
in the
I wouldn't.
game?
I wouldn't
Probably.
waste a scroll.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
worth a scroll, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
The fact that you can do something like that, it's unheard of in a lot of games, right? That level of freedom,
Unheard
I
of
guess you
in
could say.
pretty much all games.
Yeah. So,
Not Minecraft though.
not Minecraft. Baldur's Gate 3. That's our impressions. You guys have anything else to add?
Oh,
I
and
would like to
Baldur's
play this
Great
game.
3.
Again.
Ooh.
Mm.
All right. Well, that's all I got, guys.
That's the whole
Thank-
thing.
That's it.
I could say something else.
Bye.
Sure. What do you have to say?
I'm reading a book on my phone.
Nice.
Yeah,
What book?
I don't know.
Jesus
You're not
Christ.
helpful at all.
I'm like
Whatsoever.
130 pages in. I don't know what it's called. Do you want me to look it up? It's pretty
Yeah.
bad. It's a bad book.
Then why are you reading it?
Because I paid for it. I looked up a list top 50 sci-fi books, and this is a fantasy one.
Why don't you just ask me for book?
Or me, or use a fucking library, buddy.
I read books all the time.
Yeah, but mystery.
I read a book every night, buddy.
Yeah, well, me too. Anyways, it's called A
No,
Little
he doesn't.
Hatred.
He doesn't even know the name at the time. Wait, what is it?
A Little Hatred?
That's a great book
Oh, it's
by
a good
Joe
book?
Abercrombie.
Yeah, that's why I got it, because I thought it was by Abercrombie and Fitch.
That's not it. That's not it at all. You're just being
I
an
know.
ass.
I know.
No, that's a great series. It's
Okay,
the
that's-
first book was a little rough for me, but then the
Yeah.
subsequent books
Okay,
really put the
that's
world
why
together.
I got it, is because it said it was a series, and I only read series.
It's a grimdark book. It's a grimdark series. It's known to be like.
And in like page 5, somebody shits himself.
And you're saying it's a bad book?
No, it's fine. It just seems very
It's like one of the setup books.
yeah.
It's a setup book, yeah, because it's got to like break down the world, do the
They
world
also
building and all.
introduce like 5 new characters each chapter, and I don't remember the people from chapter 1, so that's a little bit rough for me.
My problem with fantasy books, and the reason I stopped reading fantasy books, is the names.
A Little Hatred is a good name.
No, the character names, you
Oh.
fucking, and then the location names.
Yeah.
Like they're always like weird names, and a lot of books like to have like multiple characters with very similar-ish names.
Mhm.
It fucking annoys me.
That's why I don't
Like
read
Saw-
fantasy.
Sauron, Saruman, so annoying. I fucking hate it. This is lazy.
I like sci-fi.
I like sci-fi. Sci-fi is better. But
Red Rising. Should have done Red Rising. It's sci-fi.
I'm rereading that right
Red
now.
Rising?
Still fire.
Are you?
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Lightbringer just came out, the 6th book.
That's why I'm rereading it.
I just finished Morningstar this week. It's one of my favorite top series. I have
It's,
like paraphernalia and everything.
I think
Where
it's
were
like
you
top
when I
3
was
sci-fi of
deciding
all
what to
time.
buy, you assholes? Fuck you.
Why don't you fucking ask a question?
Have you listened to audiobook?
No, I don't listen to audiobooks. I don't have ears.
Dude, the voice actor, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. What's great is I listen to it while I'm going on walks, working out. Fucking great.
You're smart. I listen to garbage podcasts when I do those things.
Yeah, me too.
You got to get on it. It's so good. Red Rising, they also did a...
Is that the one about the mice?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. No, he
What's
loves
that one
mice.
about the
Let him have
mice?
this.
Sure.
I
they-
know, like, vaguely what you're talking about. I can't tell you, though.
Red Wall? Is that what it's called?
I don't know, man. Oh, you fucking nailed it. Good job. Yeah, Redwall.
I
you get the
searched
box
Red
set
Wall
for
and I just got a
162.
picture of a brick wall.
22 books.
Yeah, it's
About 180 bucks. That's a steal.
All right. Well, those are the books people are reading, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Faulkner.
Little Hatred, but it's a fantasy book, and I have a hard time with fantasy.
It reminds where I am so far reminds me of a knockoff Game of Thrones Battle of the North. But I'm only like 100 pages in.
My problem with the Game of Thrones books is, especially later on, is how they story tell the different characters in a timeline, and it's very like jumps around way too much,
Yeah.
and it's hard to tell. Like, wait, what is happening right now? Is everything supposed to be happening synchronously, or you know what I mean? It's just not good at explaining what's going on within the time frame.
Yeah, I read all those ones. I enjoyed them, but
Um,
I know your complaint, and I see it, and
Yeah, I personally prefer books written in first-person view as opposed to multiple characters.
I
They both
think
have the time and place.
yeah,
Sure.
I think I generally prefer that, but I also like to see other sides. Give me a little heads up on what might happen.
Yeah.
You know,
So, like,
make
Red
me feel
Rising's-
smart.
Is only written in the view of the protagonist. Only his thoughts, his view.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything. A lot of stuff does happen off screen or off book, off page, or whatever you want to say. But yeah, except for the later books. The next 3 books have multiple character views.
Yeah, which I do love, but then at the same time, I feel like all those books it just starts amping up real hype for one character, and it's just like, oh, and then let's go to this person. It's like, God
Yeah.
fucking damn it.
Yeah.
That's why I like the first person, because it's
Yeah.
just like you just like get that consistent storytelling no matter what.
The fact that I'm reading before bed is why that fucks me.
Yeah, I know the feeling. You get excited and then you get to the next chapter and it's like, I don't give a fuck about this person. And it's like, well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Then it's too early to go to sleep. You planned on reading this book, but you don't want to read about this person because you're just reading about that person.
Yeah. So like my wife's listening to Lightbringer right now for Red Rising. She's like, "Oh my god, can this guy just be over? I hate this character. I don't want to deal with this character anymore." So
But it's good, Dylan.
yeah, it's a very good series. You should do it. I'm on my
I already forgot the name.
third reread or re-listen, I guess, because I'm doing audiobooks. Yeah, my third re-listen.
Okay. After this or after this series,
I actually like that series. I've read all of them.
is there 3?
There's 3, and then they have another series within the same universe that time jumps later on in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been introduced to Glocta.
Once again, I don't know anybody's name. I
Yeah,
think so.
He's like my favorite character.
Yeah, it sounds very familiar.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and bye.
I have to pee.
Bye.